Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here. And before we get into it, just was talking with some of the people. You might want to either look up the, the full length of the episodes, live streams, or catch live sometime. There's a lot goes on that doesn't get in these episodes. But if you want to see me play multiplayer along with some of my friends here, I'd be very happy to do it, but we got sort of low views. But if you want to do that, you can either comment below here now when you're watching later, but what really would help is go to some of those older Let's Plays that are multiplayer and watch and comment on those videos. Actually show that you want to watch them, then not just say you do. That will definitely more likely get me. What the hell is going on here? Where is that? Where? Okay. Huh. I'm going to leave this here because I'm not understanding for sure what's going on. But I've not given this general any freaking, battle plans. And I had the railway here where I wanted it back behind the lines because this has this bombardment range here, this circle. He says I'm understanding it. And this general here, the one that I wanted to have this to be able to bombard Liège, is now here. No, I'm going to send you back up here. Yeah, okay, you're getting unassigned. This is screwy. This is screwy. I'm going to leave the other one here just to see how it goes, but I don't get this because I haven't told that I specifically am not giving any general commands. Because I don't trust or like what they're going to do. I'm sorry, I know I can draw defensive lines, I know I can draw all kinds of screwy battle plans and then have the AI completely ignore the battle plan. Draw an arrow going right through here and all my tanks end up over here and here and here and spread out everywhere instead of concentrated in a spearhead push or something just because screwy AI. So I've long given up on the AI. And now if I assign it to a command of a army, and this general here, who's up here, is sending it down here. What? I didn't tell this general anything. Didn't give him the front lines here. Ugh. So, yeah, no, I know it can only go on railway lines. That's why I had it here with this railways behind here. Which I think is cool. I like that it can only go on railway. Now it's going over here for some reason. Now it's coming back up over here. Now that it's here, yeah, okay. Yeah, see. You know what? Now, 2 episodes ago, I gave a rant, started about Poland and its AI controlled whatever. As soon as it got there, it would immediately go somewhere. God damn. Paradox. Fix your shit. That should be a clip. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. If I had assigned a front line, but even if I assigned a front line, I presume it would still be doing its back and forth crap. Italy's justifying against Yugoslavia. Oh, great. Well, I'm trying to get to war as fast as I can now. Um, no. It's the German initiative. They act on their own, not waiting for orders. Yeah. You know what? If I actually thought it was a good AI, then I would probably go with it, and just go, yeah, you're right. Let's let the guy command the front. He's the guy there. No doubts about that. But I've played this game before and it's screwy. Okay, Ribbentrop Molotov getting near done. Then we'll do Danziger War. Declared war on Finland. This is the problem with the national focus system. And I know they just did this Soviet national focus stuff. So it should be good. But whatever freaking national focus they just completed here. Let's see if we can see this here. I don't know. Where might it be? Reinforced Baltic, reinforced naval. You should accept. Well, I haven't been given a proposal by Stalin yet. I would be willing to the center, Marxism, Comintern, anti-capitalist, Baltic security, claims Baltic, claims Poland secure Leningrad. Well, if this is... No, I'm sorry. This is just screwy. These should have, must have Ribbentrop Molotov pact agreements before allowing it to happen. That should just be a requirement. Oh, Finland got its own proposal. Yeah, well... This is just screwy and wrong.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Want to form another armored corps? And yeah, we'll give him to Monstein and we will assign him to here. And yeah, let's...
Ausrücken.
But for all history, if Germany went Kaiser for whatever reason, then... Well, okay, you see, this is... Yeah, okay. Well, what if Germany went Tommy? I mean... Or what if... well, what if the U.S. had invaded Germany in 1936? We gotta, let's build the game around the idea of America. They were so close in 1936 to invading the Soviet Union, or invading Germany. Well, what if they did? I mean, I think we ought to build in the ideas of the Great Zimbabwe Empire that arises out in 1936, and by 1938 it's on the borders of Germany. We need to program in that. Okay, let's get that program in. Let's also do Simon Bolivar's grandson. Simon Bolivar was maybe he's pronounced Simone, but I don't know. Simon Bolivar. He is basically the George Washington of Latin America. He is the general, somewhat of a politician, but the general who after the end of the Napoleonic Wars and Spain is so collapsed and whatever. He's basically the guy that leads the armies that frees all this. Bolivia is named after him, but he's fighting all over there, and he wanted to create a United States of South America, of the Spanish-speaking, not trying to grab Brazil or these other colonies, just the Spanish-speaking region here. And try to get it to be sort of a United States kind of thing, not a big central government. But obviously, as we see, what if his grandson or somebody like that is there and unites Brazil? I mean, like South America, and they invade Germany or Lithuania. Let's program that in. And what about the people that live in the hollow earth and they bore their way up to the surface? We need to have a programmed setup of what if in the middle of Germany a big hole arises and out comes marching armies of people from the hollow earth riding dinosaurs. That should be our number one priority for development for Hearts of Iron 4. Players are going to love it because it's going to be cool. Dinosaurs in World War II. Flying pterodactyls taking Messerschmitts out of the sky. That's what we need to develop in here. Screw anything else. Let's do Hollow Earth, people coming to the surface in the middle of Germany, and all the surface nations either unite or die against the invasion of the dinosaur-riding Hollow Earth people. There we go. That should be the next DLC for Hoi 4. There we go. See, I've got a better DLC than anything they're going to make for Hoi 4 here. Dinosaurs in World War II. And we're going to explain it from people from the Hollow Earth. Yep. Oh, Anastasia Romanov becomes the leader of Poland. You mean the little girl that was killed in the basement in whatever? Russia? Yeah, I know there was the woman who claimed to be it and who was in an insane asylum for a few years in France and then eventually gets to America. Yeah, I know of her. I remember the time when she was alive and interviewed for television commercials and whatnot. So, but we found the dead bodies. They've done DNA tests on them. She died in whatever forest that was that they went out and buried them and went and dug up the graves of the family. And yes, her body has been identified as one of them. So no, she didn't survive. But yeah, if they put in an Easter egg of that, that's just fucking screw it. This is why nuke Hollow Earth. Arno's going to nuke the Hollow Earth and blow up all Earth. Because send all the nukes down there, boom, kill them, and the Earth explodes. Take ourselves out. Yeah, good move, Arno. Good move. Will we get Dino Designer? Hey, yeah, good. Pinky's even ahead of me. She's got the idea of Dino Designer. Maybe not. It's not so much like you designed the dinos. No, we got sort of the, some guys writing Tyrannosaurus Rex and some guys, on some of the ones with don't know all of the sort of one's all the spikes on the back of it that sort of bent over with the big spiky tail. That one, and pterodactyls flying. Those are all there, but whether they have, added armor or what kind of radios they have on them and what kind of guns they have mounted on them. Yeah, that would be cool. What kind of added armor to the dinos and the flying. Yeah, the fake imposter, but yeah. Okay, now if you're saying, yeah, they fall for the fake imposter. But you know what? You know what? You know who the first... You know what would happen when she showed up in Poland? And tries to, like, claim to be Tsarina or something? And if they've actually put this in, you know, my opinion, this is just gamers' opinion, they'd hang her. They don't want any fucking Romanovs. The Poles do not want Russians to rule them. They are not czarists. They are the opposite. They beg Napoleon to support their claims of independence. And Napoleon goes, you mean I can get a bunch of Polish legionnaires and people garrisoning out here? They'll be super loyal to me on the far side of, the Prussians and facing off against the Russians. And yeah, sure, great. You're independent, cool. Give me Polish legions. Now, if there's a Sobieska or Sobieski, male or female, descendant of Jan Sobieski III, shows up, that would be the ruler of Poland, maybe. But ain't no Romanov. Fucking A. If they think there would... who the damn hell designer really thinks the Polish would want a Romanov leader? I sent you the focus Polish tree for having her as an Easter egg leader. Okay, thanks, Ari. I actually put this in. The Poles would shoot her. Well, yeah, they might shoot her instead of hang her. I don't know. Maybe they go the French route and guillotine her. But yeah, I'm thinking sort of a lynching type thing. Hand her over to the Soviets for guarantees. No, I don't think the Poles would do that. Now, they might do what the Germans did with Lenin. They might try to, send her into... create a revolt in another Russian civil war. If they actually thought that would get a civil war going, they would do that. Yeah. But to the best of my knowledge, and I don't know who it would be, but there are descendants of Jan Sobieski III alive. I don't know if that actress woman who, if she really is a Sobieski, and I don't know if she's descended from Jan Sobieski III or if there's a bunch of Sobieskis around. But there are, I believe, descendants. But I don't know that they have the Sobieski. I'm not sure. Well, I know at one point there was 3 granddaughters, and they married and had bunches of children. So there's somebody that, if they symbolically want, they could be legitimate descendants of Jan Sobieski III or John Sobieski III, however you want to say it, around. And they could, just change the name back to Sobieski, or if it's female, Sobieska, if they want it, just so that they use that family name. There's still nobility floating around that's, of the Polish king. If they wanted, a figurehead. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a Romanov. You have to go to Congressional Poland, AAK Kingdom, and reject all candidates twice, and then, okay. Megalodon can eat the Bismarck. Ah, okay, Tinky, yep. Yep, there you go, Tinky. You're I think you and me, we could design, the next one, that's right. Megalodon sub-hunters. Even more so, just going after those subs, crushing them one after the other. Yeah, Arno would be nuking too many places. This is why like I say, I'm going to continue playing here just because I want to see how this works out. Because for personal playthrough, I quite honestly have lost all interest in this, because this is now just fantasy land to me. Yeah, I know I'm late on the Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact, and I'm late on Danziger War. So, but, how hard is it that if Hitler is, leader of Germany, to trigger some of these other national focuses, you must first have Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact. Yeah, I get your idea of, well, what if you're going down the fantasy road? What if if there's the Kaiser in Germany and the Soviets want to be aggressive? Okay. I can see that point, but you could easily put a check for, like, is the Kaiser the leader of Germany or something like that in these national focuses. I know how easy it is because I did it. I did these things. I've done, maybe not a check for Kaiser, but I went in and, made, like maybe putting a first date on something like this, so you couldn't just get there. And so I was changing some of the time, how long it took, so that, you would, when I was doing it, so that sometimes you would run into a date. Sometimes I would have a flag, or you either call it a flag or a tag set up in the coding that, like, an event would set a flag or tag, however you want. It's the same thing, but has flag XXYY. And then once you have that, because some other thing did it, then it unlocks KDF wagon, say. So, or whatever it might be. So you just so easily have a check for something. It's super easy to throw that into the national focus tree, that if you're already playing around with it, it is super, super easy to do. Okay. Fleet logistics. No, we're going to do Army logistics here for division attrition down. Hello, Russian guy. What is that? Something 1940, Russia. Well, Russia's gotten here in 1940, and we just finished the Ribbentrop-Molotov. They signed the pact now. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I don't read Cyrillic. So we are trying to get Danziger War as soon as possible. Okay, is that Poland? Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, we haven't invaded yet. We are in however many days, in 60 days, we are invading Poland. Still going after Yugoslavia. Oh, that'd be lovely. Except German conditions. Well, maybe. We'll see how that goes, if it goes. Well, what am I low on? Wise. But we need more. Well, I thought when I went over and changed everything, we had enough artillery to do so. I guess I made a very big mistake. Well, I wanted a reserve of artillery. I misread or something there. Okay, well, let's. I think I'm going to try this again. No, I want to come here. I want to come here. Let's try from here. We got this now. Back, medium armor. Now we can do it. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Improved radios. Special module, we're going to do additional machine guns. Now we're going to do skirt armor. We are trying to do Panzer IV House F. Let's rename this. Oh, need one of those, don't we? Well, we'll even go F2s. I really actually more the G, but we're not going that heavy of armor, I guess. I don't know. Better. Well. Now. So now that I hand redid this, I'm going to make sure that goes away. And then I'm going to come down here, make sure I'm going to the right one. House F. Okay, so very little interruption. We're going up to a better tank there. Come here, and since I think we have enough in store, we're going to convert over to that. That's a bigger jump. We're not going to change the trains. Okay, that's all looking good. Hello. Wider Druck. How you doing today? And we need even more tungsten coming in, and we can get a whole nother 8. Well, let's get and what can we now do here? Yeah, better artillery support. So that sounds fun. Just wilder. Okay, that works. I can try to remember that. And just mentioning, if you haven't already, you can hit the follow button on Twitch or the subscribe button on YouTube. Love to see you guys around more often. Okay, you come over here. Assign you to Von Monstein's group. Let's move you guys.
Ihre Befehle?
I'm going to trust that the Italian AI is going to be smart enough. I know you're laughing, but yeah. I don't need to send in reinforcements along here. I've signed a white peace. I guess not entirely. Yes, you can have a non-aggression pact. We're not going to invade you.
Angetreten.
Well, go with that.
Ihre
For the
Befehle.
war that is.
Achtung! Ausrücken!
Now we're gonna move. And
Ausrücken!
into here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Bereit!
Oh no, here, yes.
Ausrücken!
I mean, well, I think Crush and Poland is going to be easy.
Ihre Befehle.
A decent reserve there. Let's
Angetreten.
create another, well, sort of core here, but another army. No, we're not going to give them to the SS. Papa Hoth, no. No, we give them to Yodel. There's a couple of
Ausrücken!
there. Turkey. I think we do that over land. Let's. Oh no. Okay, our. Well, Dutch East Indies, I guess, would be there for rubber. Oh boy. Well, you know, it looks like we have 7 extra, so what we're going to do is just cancel this outright. That just puts us 1 negative. Okay, so now we don't have any trade going there. We're 1 negative, yeah, I know. Hello. Pinose? Challenge impossible. Oh, I've done a bunch of playthroughs of other nations. Britain, Japan, Italy. Done a bunch. Whether Hoi 4 or Hoi 3. Oh yeah, I've done a bunch. I just keep testing things, and when I'm testing, I normally want to test from the German perspective.
Zuhören!
Yeah. No problem. It's multiple reasons why I do it. One of them is I like it. Another is they seem to be popular. Okay, we're going to do another synthetic fuel plant. I guess we can put it here. More popular than other nations. Again, so long as I'm doing something I generally like, I'm very happy to do what is popular, because I don't need to make a video series for just 5 people to watch. I would rather make a series for 5,000 people to watch. We're ignoring naval this playthrough. See, I'm mostly testing things here, guys, so I'm not overly worrying about stuff. Let's go for the. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh yeah, we have the France. Oh, absolutely. Germany is setting the tone for everything that's happening. where, yeah, you know, whether you want to call it mid or late war, however you want to call it, America is, becomes the driving force, and even the Soviet Union to some degree. But America, because you have both Europe and in the Pacific, they are the things that are really become what's going. But I sort of agreed with Johan, was the lead developer for Hoi 4, in that he saw America as sort of like the final boss, monster or battle or whatever, to be defeated. And I haven't played America on, I've turned it on a few times, but I haven't like played America because I just feel, whether it's Hearts of Iron 3 or Hearts of Iron 4, they're sort of the boss conquering whatever nation capable. You may have some trying years early on, but they're just sort of going to go big and stomp everybody. So I just sort of find it like, I could play it. I'd be happy to play it if like everybody wanted me to play it. Yeah, sure. But it just doesn't seem to be the sort of challenge. Hey, MMDB, how you doing? You can do better, or how might things have gone to differently, kind of thing. Because I know how to win as America. Just follow the American plan of World War II. Okay. Well, just to keep everybody clear, we're going to keep the live stream going. Don't go anywhere. Live stream is keep going. But those watching later on YouTube, we're going to end this episode so I can have an episode that starts with the war with Poland. So if you're watching on YouTube, please come back next time, whenever that will be, and we will be driving deep into Poland. Hope to see you then. Thanks everyone for making it this far in.